So, hey, back to the phones, though. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ. How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
It's going, you know, as they say. This is Stoop calling,
Okay.
fill-in guy. This is the fill-in cold open guy for the Not Even a Show.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm out here doing my work. Murky's the main guy, and everyone's looking for him. Where's Murky? Hashtag Where's Murky? That's all I see all over the place. And meanwhile, people are like, "Oh, Stoop's not doing as good of a job as Murky," and they're calling me Stoop the Poop and all kinds of things like that. But I'm trying my best. And
Okay.
I just need people to say, "Let's start the show," and then hopefully I can get some of these fans on my side for the Stoop Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Anything else, Stoop?
Well, Stoop, it's actually Stoop with a P on the end, but
Yeah,
I
Stoop.
just need you to say, "Let's start the show."
The show's already started, so I don't need to.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has. My show.
Another fail for Stoop.
Oh, well.
This ain't going to help.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry if you thought it so, but this is not even a show. I'm sorry if you thought it so, but this is not even a show. I'm sorry if you thought it so, but this is not even a show. We've got the pranks, we've got the songs, and all of that is good to go. But the fact remains that this shit is still not a show.
What am I, a cut of bacon that includes the pork loin? Because I'm back. And I know a lot of you are saying, weren't you back last week and even arguably the week before? Well, yeah, but I'm still back. It's me, MMC, and my wife basically was kidnapped by my arch nemesis and former CEO of this corporation, Colonel Dufree. I'm worried that maybe she's getting brainwashed because they now have a food review channel, and so my big concern is that when Canada's top hitman Gord finally catches up with them, it will be too late and I will have lost my sweet, sweet darling. But I do know one thing, and that is for sure, and that is that Gord has eyes on them. Well, at least I think he does. He told me he does, and then I said, can I get some confirmation via a photograph? And he sent me a photo of 12 donuts. But anyways, let's get on to the episode because we've got a great one for you this week, as we've got an important call to Tom Gulley, plus calls to Nigel, Farage, and Chris Salcedo. First though, after years of us calling JJ and saying the word shirt, he decided to finally start selling shirts. And so we decided to call him with a very specific customer service issue. Check it out.
Rocking better shirts than you, loving the JJ crew.
This was all political theater from the beginning, IQ, and anybody that didn't realize that from the beginning, shame on them. IQ, you still with me?
I'm with you. I thought you were going to continue.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do right now. We're going to go straight to the phones. Area code 215. You are on with IQ Al Rassouli. Hello. Hello.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, who we talking to?
Ryan in Pennsylvania.
Ryan, what's going on? Where are you at in Pennsylvania?
Bucks County, beautiful Bucks County.
So what's new?
I actually know you from the Chris James thing, but I saw that you're selling shirts now, so I went ahead and ordered.
You
and
did?
I gotta tell you, when it came,
Yes.
yeah, the box had JJ written inside, except each J was actually a log of human feces.
Yes. Yeah. Well, like you. You would certainly know it, wouldn't you? Because you look in the mirror every day and that's all you see. That's all you see. That's all you are.
Have a nice day, though.
Won't you please? And call back when you finally can string together complete sentences and not be full of that stuff that you just described, which is you. IQ, have you gotten your JJ McCartney shirt yet?
Unfortunately, no.
Area code 714. Hello, you're on the JJ McCartney Show with IQ Al Rassouli. Hello.
Hey, JJ, I got those Pooh Jays in my package as well.
Well, you know what? God bless you.
God bless you.
And have a nice day.
855-853-227. Any Patriots out there? Phone lines are open. We're waiting to hear from you today.
I'm so glad when you're getting these stupid callers, you're not losing your temper. Don't ever again lose your temper.
Why would I lose my temper with them?
JJ Snap!
Well, you used to.
It's a statement. It's really a statement about how
Ridiculously stupid.
so many people are. And it's not.
They are stupid.
But it's
the phone call proves they are stupid.
But what
you don't have to get upset. You put the phone down.
We don't want to get upset because, quite honestly, it's not worth the time and the effort and the energy. If these people, if they want to buy a shirt, they're free to. If they want to get on the show and try and say something stupid, it usually won't be a very long call.
Jays in brown feces, sitting right in the box. I feel for the male person, for how it smelled when they walked. I only wanted to buy a shirt, got these Pooh Jays instead. I wasn't even really sure what they were till I laid them on my bed, and they were Pooh. Yes, they were Pooh. Oh, yes, they
I have to say for legal purposes that we didn't actually get Pooh Jays inside of our JJ packages, and that's because we didn't order any JJ packages. Anyways, let's move on to Nigel Farage, who's so oblivious and so trusting that he managed to get himself pranked by the same person who pranked him last week. Check it out.
We're going to Clacton-on-Sea to speak to Peter, a new caller. Peter, good evening.
Hello there, Nigel. Thank you for taking my call, mate.
Not one bit.
I saw a long-standing GP in Clacton had died and big scenes in the high street the other day, and I know it's a very close-knit community out there, Peter, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we're all big fans of you here as well, Nigel.
I've always done well in Clacton, I know. It's a sort of Brexit on sea, really, isn't it? But
yeah.
And of course, Peter, let's remember, that Dominic Cummings, he may have come into the whole Brexit process relatively late, but he's been a really important part of it, Peter, hasn't he?
Absolutely, and I think really this is just really a distraction from the main issues that are facing the British public at the moment. It just seems straight out of the Trump playbook. Awful. It's really good that you're looking so well in spite of all of this, Nigel.
I'm probably the fittest I've ever been, Peter. Well, not at least about 30 years. But Peter,
yeah, I know they say the Canberra's £10, but I didn't realise it was £10 of grease on your face.
Well, there you are, sun cream probably. Peter, what? You want us to move on. You think the media have overdone this, but tell me. He's gone.
Chris Salcedo, a.k.a. Sleazy Salcedo, is an absolute slick daddy in Houston who's a Trump sycophant and who has the stupidest listeners in the business. We decided to call him again and remind him of that fact. Check it out.
Let's go to Mike in Ohio. Mike, I'm glad you waited. Welcome to the Salcedo Show. What do you say?
Hey, man, I want to say I think your show is absolutely brilliant, and I got so much love for you, man.
Wow,
It is
thank you.
honestly not an exaggeration to say that your show has changed my life, and I really mean that. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Tom.
Sleazy Salcedo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, John.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. It's changed. Hey, you always got what does Joe Biden call these guys? Wise guys. Wise guys.
Thank you.
Hey, folks, that's the intellectual honesty of the American left.
They can't debate issues.
All they can do is call you names.
Consider that.
They don't have the intellectual brain power. They don't have the ability to debate any issues. So all they can do is call you names. How people like this guy and Maxine Waters and Chuck Toomer and Nancy Pelosi get elected, it's beyond me. Let me get to Idaho. Jason's waiting. Hey, Jason, welcome to the Salcedo Show. What do you say?
First off, I just wanted to say one of your callers said that Michelle Caruso Cabrera had dropped out.
No, it's Murray. The Republican dropped out. But Michelle Cabrera, who's the Democrat running against AOC, she is still in it.
Good. Okay, that's important. I think it's weird because you sort of let him say that kind of.
I meant to do that, and I'm glad you pointed that out.
You're a newsman. You're a newsman.
No, I'm an
Chris.
opinion. I'm an opinion guy. I'm not a news guy.
But yeah, you're sitting here talking about the fake news and how, disingenuous and how, the left is a bunch of liars. And meanwhile, you've allowed one of your callers on there to say an outright lie and didn't refute it.
Well, again, Jason, I said we were going to check that on the break, and we got on to this discussion because I knew I had a phone call waiting. And so that took precedence. But now we've put that out on the air, and we would have gotten to it eventually. But yes, it wasn't.
That took precedence over the truth. And meanwhile, you talking about how the left is allergic to the truth took precedence over you actually saying the truth.
Well, Jason, you would have to assume that I did that with malign intent. And then what would my motivation be?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably just the fact that you're a terrible broadcaster and you're just not great at your job. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
Did you have anything else to say?
Well, I just wanted to reiterate the point that you have truly the dumbest listeners in the business, and they continue to impress me with their calls and how stupid they are every single time.
But now, wait a minute. A lot of people would say the same about your call, sir. All you've managed to do is say,
Chris,
and Jason, am I? No, hold on a minute. I've allowed you to say what you wanted to say. Now, if you want to have a discussion.
If every single call is slow, what does that say about your show? You ask them what is on their mind. You're disappointed every time. If every single call is slow, what does that say about your show?
Last week, Tom Gulley finally found out about the channel, which totally changed the dynamic between us, obviously. But I thought to myself, now that he knows about the channel, is there a chance that he'd be willing to join the prank stars as a prankster himself? Well, there was only one way to find out. We had to call him up and ask. Check it out.
Hi, and welcome to the Tom Gulley Show. You're on the air.
Hey, Tom, what's happening? It's Chris James calling, a.k.a. Prank Stallone, a.k.a. the artist formerly known as You Know Who, the name we don't actually mention anymore. What's up?
No, we can say that name.
Well, Tom, I wanted to ask you, first off, I wanted to say nice shirt. As well, people have mentioned that it is a nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks.
It is, and that's not a prank or anything like that. But I also wanted to mention that there is some of the absolute corniest commenters in the world in your chat. And where did you find these people? Lou Bit Up says you played goalie because you like balls coming at you. Do you have literal children in your chat? Who are these people and where did they come from?
Well, we frequently ask the trolls to step up their game. Sometime before the end of the show, someone will say, "Are your teeth social distancing from each other?" Which was funny the first time, but now it's worn off. And then many people will indicate that I am in my mom's basement. So I agree with you.
That's so funny because if you watched any of my channel, that is the #1 corny response from all of the horrific right-wing hosts. I actually have a counter now of every time people mention it. But anyways, my real question for you, Tom, is now that you are aware of the channel and you've watched some of it, do you have any interest? I am the head of the Prank Stars, Prank Stallone, and I am able to offer you a position doing a couple of prank phone calls for the channel, perhaps, and you could actually join the pranksters. Would you like to accept the offer? Yes or no? Keep in mind, everyone loves you, and they would love it so much.
I will give a tentative yes. I am like super busy, so I'd have to figure out a time and a show and all that stuff. But yeah,
we will figure the show out. You give a time, and if you join, you doing a prank call for the channel would be incredible. We've got the yes. You said tentative, but my phone cut out at that moment, and so for me it's an absolute hard yes. And I'm writing you down, and I'm getting the contract drafted up, and somebody will contact you. It probably will be Porno Pat. He does a lot of the financial stuff. So thanks a lot, Tom. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, wait. I'm very flattered and oh, he hung up. Okay. I am very flattered by that. He has a thing called Not Even a Show, and for those of you who didn't find out about it, Tech Terry was a prank. And they had been recording my interactions with Tech Terry and putting it on their YouTube page. And I don't mind that. I like trolls. I like funny people.
Well, that's it. I'm working on sort of a new catchphrase for the end of the, so I don't say the same thing. Well, that's it. And I'll try some different ones out, obviously. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please do check out the Patreon. If you can afford to support it, I would really appreciate it. Helps keep the channel going. This week, we have a wonderful bonus episode for you, as we do every week, as Larry the Liar has an incredible interaction with John James. And also, we call a new show that is on a station called the Men's Radio Station, a station only for men. Anyways, the YouTube channel. Anyways, Colonel Dufree and Emma's YouTube food review channel is called The Food Pooters. Please don't check it out. We don't need them getting any support. We need Emma back. We need Colonel Dufree dead. And Gord's going to get it done. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Today we'll be reviewing the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. What is it? Today we're reviewing the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, it smells so good.
And if you can believe it, Colonel Dufree has never had the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
I am so excited.
I just hope it doesn't stink up my interior.